Hi, my name is Joshua Alfaro. I am going to be persuading you why genetically modified foods are actually beneficial to the world. Are GMO foods really a bad thing? So just imagine it's 1980 and you're in a developing country. When you look out, all you see are barren lands. Around you, there are people dying from starvation left to right. You might ask why? It is important to understand why genetically modified foods are more beneficial to modern society than just always hearing the negative portion of it. I've always been interested in researching what GMO products are and how they are changing the world for the better good. Based on my research, I have seen now that GMO foods bring more good than bad to the table. Supporting and donating to genetically modified food organizations will help by building a more suitable environment for people all around the world. First, I will discuss that GMOs can be made less susceptible to diseases. Then, I will describe how GMOs boost the global economy. And lastly, I will discuss how GMOs can tolerate harsh climates and how they are beneficial. So let's talk about how GMOs are less prone to catching diseases. Genetically modified organisms can be made less susceptible to diseases. According to R.E. Evanson, since 1998 in South Africa, disease-resistant corn, cotton, and soybeans are being planted and harvested. All organisms that weren't impotent to grow in this area back then. The USDA stated, as of 2009, the South African Department of Agriculture predicted a production of over 13 billion tons of corn. This is the biggest harvest since 1982. With plants being able to survive through disease that normally would kill them, the harvesters are able to harvest a significant amount more. Harvesting more crops means more boosting the economy. GMOs boost the global economy. Since GMOs products started genetic crops, economics all around the world have been affected in a positive way. According to economists Graham Brooks and Peter Barfoot, Jennifer Clapp stated, with the increase of biotech crops, there have been a greater increase in global economy. According to economist Graham Brooks, in all participating countries of GMOs, genetically modified crops have heightened farm income by $18.8 billion since 2012 alone. Almost half of the income was generated by farmers in developing countries. Just as the economy changes from country to country, so does the climate. GMOs have tolerated harsh climates. By having the ability to plant foods in places that previously could not support crops, farmers are able to provide food for their families. The USDA estimates that an average global corn losses due to moderate drought have already affected at 15% per year. If farmers had a seed that would survive with less water, they would not have to worry. With GMOs able to endure harsh weather, rice can be now grown in Iowa, which cannot be grown before, and corn cannot be grown in Asia. If a large drought is predicted that season, farmer can plant a different corn seed that will grow a little with little rain. Harvest will barely be affected. All in all, genetically modified organisms are not dangerous and are a terrific way to solving world hunger. First, I talked about how they're made less susceptible to diseases. Then I covered how they actually boost the global economy. And lastly, I talked about how GMOs can tolerate harsh climates and how it was beneficial. Help us stop world hunger and build more suitable environments for people all around the world. Support and donate to the GMO food corporations today. Thank you.